when it comes to the love and the passion the youths and the players or the people in Ghana have for the game, it's really there.
In a country where football dominates, he chose basketball and
we have a long way to go, especially when it comes to infrastructure, as in courts, availability and stuff, because I didn't even know there were courts in Ghana.
Today on Dreams and Feelings podcast, we sit down with Miller, a Ghanaian basketball player who has been chasing this dream since high school. Against all odds and without spotlights.
The attention is not on basketball like that. The funding is not there. The visibility is not there. The support is not there. So like, how do you keep yourself in the game emotionally?
This isn't just about basketball. It's about discipline.
It's crazy. This basketball journey hasn't been easy. I've had a whole lot of injuries, some surgeries, and that's part of the game. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie about playing basketball, saying, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbow out there.
And staying loyal to a dream, even when the system doesn't seem close for you.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Dreams and Feelings. I'm very excited for this episode because our guest today is my very own classmate. Yeah, my own classmate from SHS. So I'm very excited for this episode. Miller, Charlie, welcome to Dreams and Feelings.
Thank you very much, bro.
Hi, Charlie.
It's been a while.
Yeah, how's everything going?
I mean, we're managing. It's been here and there, blending careers, job markets. It's all been there. So we're having experience gradually and we're growing up. I see.
Charlie. Yeah, so today I'm interested in like knowing about your basketball journey, your career from. Me, I saw your journey from SHS. I don't know where it officially started, but then I saw your journey from SHS, and then I'm impressed about your growth. I've watched you play. I've come to Brunei Complex when we were in school, in uni. I used to come and watch you play, and I've seen that you've grown from somewhere to somewhere. You are not the Miller that I knew back in SHS. By the way, Miller's name is Eugene. Eugene Yabuakode. Yeah, his name is Eugene Yabuakode. Okay, yeah. So I would like to know where everything started. Like, did it start from SHS the time I saw you, or it started way before that time?
Oh, I mean, it started in SHS. It all started in SHS. I used to be big fan of sports. I like playing basketball. Not like basketball, but I played tennis. Tennis was my original sport. But back in SHS, we all know how Prempeh College was when it came to stuff like Scrabbling and all that stuff. Yeah. And apparently, I became friends with a couple of the basketball people. So, I mean, instead of me to go for Scrabbling, I decided to skip Scrabbling and then
go for training.
You get it. So
Okay.
My housemates will be lining up for Scrabbling in the morning. I'll just pick up sneakers, go to the court. Even though I didn't know how to play.
Also, you actually learned how to play in Prempeh College.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were playing before you came.
No. I had never touched the basketball before I got to Prempeh College.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was 17 or 18. That was like first year when we were in SHS 1. Yeah. So I started going to the court, grabbing rebounds for our seniors. And I mean, it went on for a while till some point. At a point, some of our seniors graduated. They got out of the school, and then it came to us. Like,
it was now your time.
Yeah, it was our time. And after I started grabbing rebounds and then using that as a means to escape scrapping and that stuff, when I went home, fortunately, I got the opportunity to watch some actual basketball in the NBA. I think that time was Celtics and Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals and all that here. So I was like, the game is actually
nice.
Yeah, it's a nice game with the flair, the flex, the dress, the lifestyle.
Basketball is a very nice game online.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we don't take it very seriously in Ghana.
I mean, it's a growing sport in Ghana right now.
Yeah, right.
Growing.
So it's actually.
Yeah. So that's where the journey started. And I think when I got to SHS 2, that was when our seniors had left. Yeah, it came to fall on us to actually prove our talent. And then, I got selected to join the college team. I joined the college in SHS2, started playing on regional games. Even though I didn't have the skill as at then. Yeah, it was just fundamental.
At that time, you were still in the learning process.
But it was really difficult for me. My teammates, my friends, not even my teammates, but my friends from the house, my house, Upukwari, was 82 at then. Yeah, they will come and make fun of us.
Yeah,
and
they
then
used to throw you people. Yeah, I used to throw you. Class, trolling you. But he will still go.
we get it. I mean, the love for the game was there. That's what. The time that I used to skip scrubbing and stuff, it wasn't for the love of the game. But as time went on, the skills started coming, learning about their lifestyle, and I was like, oh, it's something that I like, so why not take it more serious?
At that time, it became your hobby.
It wasn't like
you felt like there's something you want to do
no.
It was just a hobby.
It was just a hobby as a then.
And then you were even using it to escape something. And then right now it has become part of you. Like it's part of your.
I mean, right now
it's not even. It's your life.
My life.
Right now,
literally, it's my life. I'm a living basketball player in Ghana. Yeah, so it's what I do.
So are you in a team right now?
Oh yeah, right now I'm playing for the Ghana Prison Service, the Reformers basketball team.
Oh, okay, they have teams like that. So they have a basketball league in Ghana.
Yeah, we have
like the way we have the Ghana Premier League.
Yeah,
This is the first time I'm hearing this because I thought basketball was a game that we play in Ghana just to entertain ourselves.
Oh, there are teams. I play in the Kumasi League and the Accra League. Back home in Kumasi, I play with the Snipers basketball.
The Snipers were they in Tech?
Yeah,
they're also part of the KUST basketball team.
Yeah, that was when I was in the university. I got the opportunity to be part of the KNUST men's basketball team. From my journey from Prempeh College, ended up in KNUST, joined I made the KNUST men's basketball team in my second year. So I played the second year, third year, and final year.
When you came to KNUST fresh, how was it for you? Like, because back in Prempeh College, you weren't even a starter, you were in the team. You were playing, but then you weren't even a starter.
Oh, yeah.
But then when we came to Tech, I heard your name sometime. I was like, so let me go and watch one game. And that game was like a very good game. I think it's on YouTube right now. You played it at the Zambunai complex.
Yeah, it's probably a campus rebound.
Yeah. Oh, Mila had a good day. Bro, I was like, wow. Mila is actually like right now you have grown, like you know your way around, you know your way about the basketball and stuff. Yeah, so I'm actually very impressed about that one.
Back in the university, I think it started first year. I have my first basketball exposure in the university was in the inter halls. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the opportunity to represent Continental. Unity Hall. Yeah, so after I joined, we actually won that inter halls. Yeah, the basketball. For the basketball in the inter halls, Continental, we won. Because I had a couple teammates, Bo and Lionel, and we won. So it was after we won the inter halls, and the university's coach for the basketball, he drafted 3. And then we were like, we were the only first years to join the university team, the whole university population. And the men's team is supposed to be like, I think 15 to 20 players.
And you got the opportunity to be part of it?
Yes, I got the opportunity to be part of the team alongside my 2 teammates I just mentioned. And then I took my journey off from there. When I got to, I think, third year, getting to the final year, I got the opportunity to represent the KNUST men's team in the university games. Yeah, where we came out third.
So was there, in first year, when you came to university, was that the time that basketball actually started becoming part of it? Like started to become part of it.
I took it very serious when I came to the
university. It wasn't a hobby anymore. Right now, you felt like this is something that you are going to get something from.
That should be part of the men's basketball team in KNUST. It's a big deal. I mean, it's a very, very big deal.
Right now, do you feel like basketball is a calling for you right now? Like,
with the job markets and career paths in Ghana, I wouldn't say it's a calling. I mean, it's something I'm still doing that I really like. I'm doing it for the love, but I'm not really doing it to say it's like a job. like a career I'm really pursuing. Now I have other things I'm doing, but I mean I play basketball as a side hustle and all that.
Let's go back to SHS again. So back to SHS. When you were playing and then people were making fun of you, you are not good and all of that. Did you ever imagine that you are going to continue with the basketball?
That's a really tough one. I mean,
because people were laughing.
the trolling was just too much.
So a lot of people will just lose interest. You see, yeah, you've shown a resilient. How do I even say? You've shown that you are resilient. Yeah, you've shown that you are resilient. So, like I asked you, did you imagine yourself here right now? Like you're going to pursue basketball like that?
I mean, it was a blast. Like the energy, and I always dreamed of playing at the next level wherever I was. If I was in university or in SHS, back in SHS, when I started taking the game serious, I dreamt of going to the next level. Yeah, I envisioned myself going to the next level, which was the university. I started watching university games on YouTube. I saw the flair, the energy, the competition. I mean, so I dreamt of taking it to the next level. But when it comes to the trolling and all those stuff, I mean, nobody someone who wanted to take something serious wouldn't take those things serious. Like, you wouldn't take the trolls and other stuff that serious. If you really know what you want, that's what I'm going to say.
Now let's get into the basketball scene in Ghana. Like, how would you describe the basketball scene in Ghana right now? Because it feels like people are more concentrated on football. When we say sports in Ghana, everybody thinks of football, athletics. You see those sports, but then we don't really talk about basketball. But a lot of people enjoy watching basketball in Ghana. Like a lot of people, me myself, I'm doing this on the Olympic Games. I watched the final, France versus USA. I was Team US. Bro, it was solid. Like, basketball is a very solid game. So, I don't know why it is like that in Ghana. Like, I feel like right now it's even rising. Yeah. So how would you describe the scene in Ghana today?
Okay, the basketball scene in Ghana is growing, yeah. There's a lot of young talents who have the energy, the passion for the game. It's actually there. And we still have a long way to go. When it comes to the love and the passion the youths and the players or the people in Ghana have for the game, it's really there. But it's just...
They don't come outside that. Like the way they will go out for football.
And it's all because of... It's like that because we have a long way to go, especially when it comes to infrastructure. As in courts, availability and stuff. Because I remember if it wasn't for me going to Premier College to probably feel like, oh, I have to start playing basketball for a reason. I didn't even know there were courts in Ghana, and I didn't know there were.
That's true. Like,
you get it. You wouldn't know where even if you want to learn how to play basketball, you wouldn't know where to go.
Where to start.
Yeah, and it all comes down to what I just said: the infrastructure. We are lacking. Yeah, we are far behind as compared to other countries, and the potential is huge. So, me being Mela and where I am, I'm very excited to be part of the journey, to be part of the basketball journey, because I know right now we're growing.
It looks like basketball has a different culture, like a whole new culture. Like, what are some things that we misunderstand about the culture of basketball in Ghana, or we overlook about the culture of basketball in Ghana?
Okay.
It's like you people live your own different lives. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I see a basketball player and I'm like, I don't know how you guys are. It's like you want to be like, you're not from Ghana, but bro, we are all here. Bro, yeah. You want to live your life like LeBron James. No, bro. Yeah, here you are Miller. Live your life like Miller, bro.
I mean, I think people underestimate the dedication and the hearts that Ghanaian youth have for the game. And when it comes to how I say you love something, imagine like loving someone like you are aspiring to be like someone. For instance, I like someone like Kevin Durant. I watch his stuff, like it's just like how do you call it? A TV show to me. I watch his day-to-day living, how he plays, how he dresses, how he eats, drinks, and you have to fall in love with it to be able to copy someone, not even copy, but try to be like the person. That's how the dedication and the culture be like.
So you are trying to be like the person both on and off the court.
Okay,
so it's
that's
like
the
you
thing.
are studying the person's.
It's not like you're just on the court, so you act like a basketball player on the court, and off the court, you are a whole different person. It doesn't work like that. You get it? Sometimes you can you can be in a certain groove off the court, and then you take that groove into the game, and trust me, you are going to be a beast out there.
Going to be like you're going to have the game of your life.
Yeah, you'll be like, you feel it. We feel it. I don't know how you people, you go about your day-to-day living, but I feel it. I feel like, Charlie, today is the day. You get it, especially when it comes to game day, my mental health, how I tune my mind towards the game, how I work out. I believe in the way I've actually practiced putting the work. So confidence and all those stuff, you get it. So it's more emotional. It's more emotional when it comes to the culture and how we take on our stuff, our lifestyle. It's more emotional and trendy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about it.
So how have you what's been the hardest part of staying in the game emotionally? You see, right now the funding is not really there. The National Sports Authority is not more focused on the basketball. I've seen that right now they are switching that attention is going to boxing a little. Yeah, the attention is not on basketball like that. The funding is not there. The visibility is not there. The support is not there. So like, how do you keep yourself in the game emotionally?
I mean, it's a combination of all those things. Funding has always been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I started basketball, traveling to places to play the game, it's always been a struggle. And I mean, the visibility, it needs to attract. You get it? It needs to attract sponsors, opportunities. You might not know where someone or a scout or someone, but if you have that mentality, that brings us back to the lifestyle. You wouldn't know where someone is or where someone who wants to take you somewhere is.
Okay.
So that's the visibility. And then, I mean, people, you have parents, you might be playing with someone, his parent might be like a basketball fanatic, and then you want to take you somewhere or you want to put you on the next level. So it all comes with people coming around, people actually looking out for the game of basketball to show love to players, and some of them just showing love by just coming to watch. That's with the visibility. And the emotional part, it's crazy. It comes with a whole lot of stuff. Personally, emotionally, I think it's triggers from my injuries personally. Yeah. This basketball journey hasn't been easy. I've had a whole lot of injuries, some surgeries, and that's part of
the game.
It's part of the game. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie about playing basketball, saying, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbow out there. You score, people be cheering for you, you be having fun here and there. Nah, it's not like that. It's when you put in the work, the injuries, the sacrifices you have to make.
I've seen that you've been hitting the gym recently, like every time.
The gym, yeah, it's part of the lifestyle. It's something that you have to do every day.
Are you doing it just because of the basketball, or you also want to be like physically healthy, physically fit? Because gym has a lot of benefits aside playing basketball.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's something it's a routine.
It's now part of
Yes, it's part of me. I always say
you have to do it, so you are going to.
You get it. It's something. Well, I'm not going to say do you have to breathe to stay alive. I have to hit the gym. I have to put in the work. I mean, when I go to the gym, I do a lot of stuff. People have reasons why they go to the gym. We have bodybuilders. We have athletes who are doing different kind of sport disciplines. And personally, I go there to keep myself fit. Secondly, I'm a basketball player. I need to put in the work to stay fit for the game, not just for my health, but I mean for the game. So, yeah. And I mean, it's a lot. You have to be mentally strong to be you have to be really, really strong to stay in this game. Especially when it comes to the injuries. I mean, I go to a point.
So when you are injured, is it like the team that you are playing helps you when it comes to like supporting you, your medical bills and all of that?
It depends on the team you are on. But in Ghana, the funding aspect is also is one of the big deal. Most teams it's maybe one or two entities. And that depends on the personal relationship that you built with the person. that's going to help you fund.
It's like in Ghana, when you are playing basketball, you are just playing it because of passion.
Ghana's league is not a professional league. We don't play professional league. It's an amateur league. It's recognized, but it's just an amateur league. You get, like, we don't have a professional league. If I say professional, I mean it's a profession. You are paying to get paid.
Okay.
It's a job. That you are
playing basketball as your career, like right now.
Yes,
that's my job right now.
Yes, we don't do that here in Ghana. Here we play an amateur league. Our league is not even noticed by the Federation of International Basketball. That's the FIBA. It's not noticed there as a professional league. So it's just an amateur. We play professional leagues. We have countries surrounding us. Benin plays an amateur league. They play professional.
I saw you traveled to one of the, was it Nigeria or Togo?
Yeah, we went to, I've been to Togo and I've been to Nigeria. I've had 2 international experiences. Okay. Yeah, that was last year, my time I was playing for GRE before I joined.
GRE?
Yeah.
So is it like the companies there have their basketball teams?
The service teams.
Okay.
Yeah, we have service teams. We have service teams in the Accra League. The Accra League is the recognized amateur league in Ghana. Okay. Yeah, we have service teams.
So is your team on the league?
Yeah, we have Division 1, we have Division 2. I mean,
you're talking about your international...
Yeah, okay. So I was playing for GRE. When I completed the university, when I graduated from the university, I joined the base of GRE. I played for them for a year. And then within that year, I had the opportunity to travel out of the country to play 2 tournaments. My first tournament was back in February 2024.
February 2024?
Yeah.
What tournament was it?
It was the West African Basketball Classics.
How did you qualify for that?
It's a tournament, an invitational tournament.
Oh, so they have to invite you.
Yeah, your team
they invited your team.
Yeah, they invited the team that I was on. And then I made the roster. Then if they invite you, you have a stipulated number of players that you are supposed to represent. So in as much as your team might be huge or anything, you cut the number short and then we pull up.
So when you go for those kind of competitions, they take care of everything for you.
I mean, that one, the team, GRE is a service team. So the service funds the players as their food, health.
What is the service team?
The services are we have service teams, as in, we have entities, companies, like governmental institutions. Let me put it that way. We have the Ghana Police Service, they have a basketball team. Ghana Fire Service, they have a basketball team. Prisons, the Ghana Prison Service has a basketball team.
Right.
That's why I'm right. The Reformers basketball team. The Ghana Customs, that's the base of GRE. They have a team. We have the Army, Air Force, Navy. They all have basketball teams. So it's up to someone who's a basketball lover to follow up on the Ghanaian basketball environment to know the inside. Because, I mean, if you don't love the game or you don't really do your checks, you wouldn't even know about all this. Yeah.
You will not even know about basketball in Ghana in the first place. So do you have a manager or like a management team or something like that?
The team I'm on, we have a management for the team. But personally, I don't have any manager. It's just
it's not a professional something that you do in Ghana.
Because you're going to take a manager, you're going to pay him and all that, but I'm not having that yet. I just have personal coaches who help me for my day-to-day, my skill enhancements. I have a coach, I go to the gym, he helps me with my cardio and my workouts. I mean, you take the journey
most
from
of the
there.
time, they'll be playing basketball and then you're not going to see people there. Some few people. What keeps you motivated to still play? Because you are playing, no cameras, like the way everybody wants to, everybody wants to cover football matches.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to take their phone, cover football matches. Everybody wants to watch football, cheer up the players. But then when it comes to basketball, it's not like that. So what keeps you motivated to still like play basketball?
I mean, the love for the game for sure. It's just the love for the game. That feeling when you're in the zone, the satisfaction of improving, and the cameras. If the cameras is not there, no, but there's the satisfaction of getting better.
I don't think about giving up sometimes.
I've never thought of giving up. Especially when I want to improve. I'm trying to improve day to day. I'm not going to say I'm the best or anything. I'm not there. I've seen a lot of basketball players, a whole lot of better basketball players, a whole lot of them. I mean, the competition is there. I've seen, and I want to be somewhere. I want to put my name out there personally.
Like you want to go up there.
Yeah,
You
because
dream of being drafted in the NBA.
for a Ghana,
Or do you think it's too late?
I'm not going to. I'm not going to lie about. It's probably too late for me. Yeah, personally, it's too late for me. My age and where I envision myself. I mean, I wanted to take basketball to the next level, but not being in the States or anything because I'm just a rookie basketball player. I'm no pro. But if I believe I put in the work, yeah, and I get the opportunities, it's never too late. Mm-hmm. It's never too late for me. So yeah.
So personally, you have your own ambitions. So what are your personal ambitions for let's say, I don't like doing next 5 years, next 2 years, because I feel like those things are just like we just say them. Like me, when I'm doing something, I just go. I just start. I just have to get started. Like I just have to get started. I don't know whatever is coming, but I'm expecting something positive from whatever I'm doing. So like, are you expecting something? Like, what's your ambition right now from here? What's your ambition for the next years ahead of you in basketball?
For me, I just want to keep pushing the limits. I just want to pushing the limits, both on and off the court. I'm aiming to become a better player, a better leader, probably a coach in the coming years, okay, and then help the youth or like a kid probably who wants to play basketball, want to help such people take their dreams to that next level where probably I dreamed of taking it that I wasn't able to because I probably found out in the later parts of my life. Yeah, but for Ghana, I dream of seeing more investment in the basketball infrastructure, more opportunities for young players. And I mean, Ghana is right now competing at international levels. We have players and teams going out.
Is it players from Ghana competing or like Ghana as the national team?
We have Ghana. Ghana has competed out there. They have players who have represented the country. We have national teams going out there to play. We went to I think Cote d'Ivoire. We went to Cote d'Ivoire. I think Ghana under 18 FIBA Zone 3 qualifiers for the Afro baskets. Yeah, so Ghana puts herself out there, but I mean, sometimes the investments, the funding.
So the funding is like most of the time the problem with the basketball scene in Ghana.
And probably if I get to where I want to be.
Do you have people that you look up to in the basketball community in Ghana?
In Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have people I look up to.
Who is the best basketball player you know in Ghana right now?
The best basketball player I know in Ghana?
I'm asking you like you. That's for you, not anybody's opinion. You.
Active player, not someone who has active player in Ghana.
In Ghana right now. The ones that you've seen play and
That's crazy. I'll put myself out there. I'm not going to put anybody ahead. I'm probably the best basketball player in Ghana right now.
That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have people, but those people I used to look up to, they are out of the country. Yeah, I know good players. I know the likes of Bonadel, Henry Holali.
They're all not in Ghana right now.
No, a boy is my teammate. Okay. A boy is my teammate. He's not right now. We used to play in the base of GRA. But right now, he's playing for Tusk. We have players in Spintex Knights who are currently the leaders in the Accra Basketball League. I mean,
where is your team right now on the table?
We are fourth. Yeah.
Is that a good place for you to be?
Yeah, we are eligible for playoffs. So
okay.
Yeah, we are fourth. It's just the top 14 that play in the playoffs in Ghana. So
like looking back to SCGHS when you didn't have any plans of playing basketball. You just wanted to play tennis, enjoy your life, go to school, study, and then all of a sudden, because you didn't want to do scrubbing, you didn't want to.
But I didn't want to do scrubbing. Yeah, if scrubbing was there, it's like if scrubbing was not in SHS,
you wouldn't have become a basketball.
I don't think so, because I just used to keep scrubbing to come to the basketball court, and then I came to become tight friends with the school team captain, and then all of a sudden,
I'm a basketball
player.
Out there,
yes, so he shouldn't do scrubbing. I'm like, Yeah, that's the best thing that could ever happen. Because scramble is a big deal. You know, Charlie.
Oh yeah, scramble is a big
4:30 then you're going out brush. Oh, Charlie. You want to scramble at 4:30. And then the house prepares are just wicked to the point that they be like they come for permissions. You don't give them, so you are going to scrap. I never wanted to do scrapping, and then I've never regretted making that decision. Even though basketball, I didn't take it serious at first. Right now, and I don't know. I don't know what I'll probably do without basketball because my life in university basketball has helped me in lots of ways. After university, it has given me connections to entities and peoples.
You wouldn't have even thought of seeing
Yeah, you see, and then it's opening opportunities day in, day out. Day in, day out. Basketball. I meet people who are like big men. You see, I got the opportunity to do my service at Braves GRA due to basketball. People were complaining. I had teammates and I had friends in my class complaining about their posting and all that, but I was never worried. All because of basketball. I have a career I'm doing right now because of basketball. So I mean,
is it the only basketball you are doing, or you are doing some other things?
Oh, I'm doing some other things. Like I said, I want to get to a certain level. Right now, I started with a coaching course. Yeah, so I'm coaching at one of the international schools in Accra, the Morning Star International School.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a coach there. That's what I'm actually doing right now. And I play basketball too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the basketball.
Because the funding issue in Ghana is crazy. So coming up as a young boy, you can't be stuck doing one thing, especially if you are not DB like me. No, I'm going to say like you are not a DB.
Are you not a DB?
I'm not a DB.
You know a DB.
I'm never a DB. You know me, why I'm never a DB.
Yes, I know you. Are you not a DB?
I'm not a DB.
Oh, okay. Mila is not a DB. Charlie. Yeah, me too. I'm not a DB. Full-time hustler. No updates.
No updates.
Bro, for a young boy, a child out there back home who wants to play basketball, like a child who has seen you playing basketball, he likes your lifestyle, and then he also wants to be like you. He wants to be like LeBron James. He wants to be like Kevin Durant. He wants to be like Steph Curry. Like, what would you tell that child? Like, what message are you going to give to a child like that? A kid who wants to also go there, be there like these people out there right now.
I always tell my kids back in Morning Star, I always tell them, never give up on that dream. You get it? I didn't discover mine early, but never give up. The passion and the gift that a person has that he wants to become that, you should keep pursuing it. But it's worth fighting for. I'm not gonna lie. It's worth fighting for.
Do you think basketball is going to like actually evolve in Ghana? It's going to go?
Oh yeah. Basketball is going to evolve in Ghana.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Right now, I know players who are using basketball as a means, an opportunity to travel to get and play in the US, the States. We have players like Abdul Rashid Barnes, we have Mustafa, we have players out there who are playing in high school and colleges. Yeah, and then that's the part. We have Joseph Korte, who is currently in the Ivy League. He's playing for Harvard, the University of Harvard. And then that's just the part that you have to get on to get to the NBA. We have a lot of talent out there. It's just about the grades, how do you call it, determination and the grind. But so it's never too late. If you're a kid coming up, you're in JHS. Oh, Charlie, you have a lot of time. I mean, if I got the opportunity to learn,
Get back to JHS.
yeah, if I got the opportunity to actually learn basketball in JHS and I had become so good,
things a little
bro, by the time coming here, I'll probably be out there. But
you have the height for it.
Yeah, the height is there, the physical structure is there. And it's not even too late for me. It's never too late for me. But I mean, right now, I have my mind on other stuff. If I had the funding to put myself out there, like I said, if I was a DB or something, my parents were probably supporting my dream and then probably taking me out there. I would have probably been somewhere back.
Do you have any experience that you would like to share aside basketball? Like in life, in trying to chase your dream, in trying to like get something for yourself in life, do you have any experience and life experience that you would like to share?
the experiences there are lots. There are lots of fantastic, and then the ups and downs are just too many. But if you want me to pull one out, that I'm going to use back in SHS. That's where you knew me. So back in SHS, I remember before I made the Cali team, we had to do something like justify your inclusion. Yeah, and then I wasn't good. I didn't even know I was going to be.
You weren't close to good.
I didn't think of making the team. And then all of a sudden, boys from my house are just singing from the streets of the visual arts block. They are coming down the hill and they are all coming to tease. And then they started dishing out letters to invite players to join the Cali team for the Sprite Ball Championship. And I was just sitting there like this with my head down, and then all of a sudden they put this white envelope in my hand, and I was like,
bro,
that's crazy. I've made it.
You made it.
But the sad part is, after I had made it, my dad didn't want me to go.
He didn't want you to join the team. Why?
I was a science student back in. I was a science student. My dad was like, focus on your books, blah, blah, blah. Charlie, you know how these African Ghanaian parents, they are, especially when it comes to you doing sports, and then this basketball is not going to take you anywhere, this and this and this and that, a whole lot of stuff. So my dad didn't even let me join the Cali team, even though I was given the letter. My dad didn't allow me to join the Cali team. And then the team, they had replaced me, and then they had made their final 12. But God being God, and I don't know how to explain this, but when school reopened, it was left for like 3 or 4 days for us to go to the Sprite Ball Championship, and then one of our players got injured. And then then school had reopened, so you can't tell me you're not going to let me go to practice, because back at the time that I got the letter, it was during a vacation, so I had to use that vacation to come to camp in school to prepare for the tournament. And
my dad, when your dad didn't allow you to.
Yeah, because I was home, so that one you can't. And even though it was a school event, my dad didn't allow me. And school had reopened, and then he had still found out that I had found my own ways and means to join the team, and I was going to Accra. But then and there, my sports master convened. I said, "School, we are in school. School is in session.
You are just doing it for the school."
Yes, school is in session. So it's just like having a PE schedule on your timetable. So I have to go. It's not like something I can extend myself. Even down convincing him was a big deal.
It was hard.
Yeah. And I went to Sprite Ball, and I saw the talents out there, the likes of Kwabuche, Fantipim, Ogasco, players out there. Charlie, go for basketball. That was what I actually took it serious after seeing my outside.
It feels like, I can be better.
I can be like them, because
you have everything
these are people I'm seeing. These are people I'm seeing every day. They are not superhuman. I'm not seeing them on the TV like Kyrie Evans, Steph Curry, or LeBron.
These are your colleagues. Yeah, they're right.
I don't even thought that some of them, but they have the skill. And up to date, people that I looked up to in the back in SHS, I can probably say I'm better than some of them.
A lot of them have even stopped.
Yeah, most of them have stopped. Most of them. I don't know.
Why do you think people stop playing the basketball in the game? Because I know one guy. He was very good. He was in Opoku High School. I don't know if I should mention his name. He was very good. Right now, he has stopped playing the game. Yeah.
It comes down to funding, and then what you really want. If you have the passion for it, and then you can have the passion, but if you are not getting the money, Charlie, we can't show say basketball on your Boko page, maybe. But for us to make them sacrifices, Charlie, there are times that I've had opportunities after my university education. I had the opportunity to go and do my service in a mines company that was going to probably take me after service. I had put all of those aside to still chase my basketball dreams to go and work for.
The guy I'm talking about is actually working in the mines right now.
You see? Mm-hmm. So he has quit on his dream, and then I could have been like him.
Yeah.
But
I chose to
still be in the game. And then it's all for the love of the game. So the kids out there, you should just put yourself out there, grind every day, and then you'll probably be out there one day.
Charlie, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story, and then thank you for being honest with us today.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you for coming.
Oh,
I didn't stress. I just texted him, Charlie Mela, I want us to round this thing up. Mela was like, bro, I did for you. Charlie, bless.
Bless.
Charlie.
So
like, do you listen to music a lot? Like,
It's part of the lifestyle. Charlie, you can't play basketball and not listen to music. It's part of I listen to music every
which
single
artist
day.
have you been listening to lately?
Oh, I'm a big music lover. I listen to all genres when it comes to Ghana.
Listen to Patwa.
Well, I listen to Patwa. I attended the same school with him.
Patwa.
Oh yeah,
Solid, very solid artist.
I
Charlie.
like him so much.
Solid artist.
Probably see him in the dance hall.
Very soon he's going to be there. I see him up there. His energy is very solid.
Right.
Then I have one guy to check him out. PB Music. Yeah, PB. His name is PB. He has dropped. I think he has 2 songs on Apple Music. Yeah, check him out.
And the PB I know sang Murder. I don't know if you heard about that song.
It's him.
It's him.
Yeah. Then you know him.
I listen to a lot of music. I have a very quality taste when it comes to music. So if it's out there and it's good, I mean, I do one of my side hustles is music shuffling, and then I used to do. My DJ, my side. Not like I want to. I do it. I do it one side.
Charlie, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Dreams and Feelings. We bring you stories like this, stories that are going to keep you inspired and then get you motivated to chase your dreams. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next episode.